it's weird to recognize the studio outside of when I used it.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Me when I see my paintings.
That's what I was gonna come to. It's just like I have to double take. Be like, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck did I do that? Oh shit, it's not me. That's
Okay, so
yeah.
it's like it's not giving me any sign.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Man, I'm just gonna see, man. Fuck it. I'm just gonna hit recording. This shit starts bugging, and fuck it. And it's amazing how many extra steps go to creating a stream versus recording, bro. It's like night and day.
Right.
It's like night and day. Like my whole, as long as you know me, I've been recording,
Yeah.
right? But for the life of me,
Streaming is a different beast. It's the same animal but a different beast.
fucking Kobe commercial.
Now I understand what he was saying.
What the fuck does that mean?
What the
Kobe
fuck
Bryant?
does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Bro,
But are you the same animal but
there
a
we go.
different beast?
there we go. All right, well, we live.
We on Instagram now?
We on Instagram live.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh my
If
god.
there's anybody in there yet,
I know there shouldn't be. We was just trying to get everything situated. I'm gonna turn the brightness up a little bit.
For sure. do what it is you got to do. Have you saved this as like a file?
I did.
Save it to me. Send it to me so I could. I'll upload it on Killjoy.
But the issue is that it saves it as freaking.
Oh, like this?
Like this. That's why. That's my beef.
Oh, okay.
That's my
yeah.
beef because I.
So
can't-
however you have it set up like that is where it gets saved like that.
Exactly. So
Okay.
that's why I've been trying to save everything as like an ultra large file.
Yeah.
So in that way, if like that little rectangle
You
in the
could
middle,
cut it down to,
I can
but
stretch it out.
It keeps the quality.
But the issue is, where do you save the extra large file? It's ridiculous.
yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Man, how y'all feeling out there? You know we got another surprise episode for you. For all those out there, I had to figure out where the camera is. I was like, wait, that's I was like, hey, what the hell? Which camera am I looking at?
The camera right here. Is the camera? It's the camera right here.
No, we can't. No.
Oh, we can't.
We no. We already listened to Tory Lanez. Anyways,
No.
listen, everyone. Like I hit record. Thank you so much, Justin. Thank you so much, man.
Good looks.
Look, man, I apologize for the delay, you guys. I promise I have Killjoy here right beside me to let me know. Like, bro, you saw it spazzing out, right?
Yeah, nah, he had it all set up, and then all of a sudden just decided I'm done working.
Yeah, bro. And then I had to stop in the middle of the record. I literally had to stop.
Yeah.
I just need to check real quick, you guys. We're getting everything all dialed in. The beginning of a podcast is always funny. Is everybody touching the mic?
That's what I'm saying. I was doing that early, and
a
I
little
was just,
fiddly. Listen, so you already know how we start the show. Welcome
shit.
back. Oh, so that's how you're standing? That's how you were standing it up? You don't have a stand? That's ridiculous. Welcome, everybody, back to the Mohammed Cook Show.
understand.
I'm your host here, Mohammed Cook, and because it's Thursday, y'all know I had a guest. You know, and sometimes I would give long introductions, but you already know who this guy is. So we're just going to jump to our usual. Let me know how you're feeling right now. How's your day going? 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Put it in the comment section. Let me know. Talk to me. I just need a little feedback because we've had a hell of a day.
Yes. Today, for some reason, really kicked my ass.
Bro,
Really kicked my ass.
bro, here's the thing. Like, originally, when I came to sit down and start this show, my only plan, I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about Elon Musk, how he claims working from home is like morally wrong, right?
Yeah.
And then I was going to back that up with talking about how now freaking self-checkout machines want a tip.
What?
So there's certain self-checkout machines that have the option for a tip. Exactly. Like, bro, I had a whole show.
Who does the tip go to?
No. I was going to couple this, right? I was going to lead. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to break the fourth wall, as you told me, right?
Right.
I was going to lead the conversation about how a student came to me talking about a new person they met. And I'm asking where they met. And they said Instagram. And I said, wow, in high school, having your first time meeting somebody being in high school, how different times are.
Right.
I can't even imagine. So hold on, Wes. We're recording. Hold on, no, you got to go back. Go back. Go back. Other back. The other way. You're blocking the camera, brother. Go step backwards. Step back. No, Wes. The camera's behind you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, sit right there. You can sit right there. But anyways, he talked about how it was dating, and then I was talking about how times have changed, and then talk about how self machines like self checkout wants tips, and Elon Musk saying is morally wrong. Bro, I had a whole show planned out, ready to go.
But what happened?
Nigga, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you. So I came back from Garces, right? It was like any other day, and I had a coworker of mine, and he said something that I thought was just absolutely blasphemy.
What did he say?
Hold on. If any of my coworkers are watching, I am so sorry. I'm not going to use any names. I already apologized to the one person that I think I needed to apologize to first. So,
right,
because that's
just because your take on what they said was so ridiculous. You had to.
I felt it. I was so frustrated, bro. I had to step outside and call you.
Yeah.
So anyways, he said, "Have you ever and answer this for me? Have you ever left work, Wes? The camera's right there. No, keep Wes.
Keep going.
Keep going. You got to keep
go in the room. God dang. If y'all don't have kids yet, don't have kids,
bruh. Which has something to. That's why that's so funny because that's something to do with today's episode. Yeah. But he said, "You ever got off of work and you're saying once you got home, you said you was going to do all these things, but you got home and then did nothing, like went to sleep."
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I can't remember the last time I did that. I'm
Shake my hand, bro.
Look, nah.
Shake my hand. Go ahead.
I'm being completely honest because there's times where I've gotten off of work at 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Okay.
Did not get into my bed until 4:30 a.m. because I hopped on you looking for your drink behind you, man.
Oh, thank you.
So there's times I've gotten off of work 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And I've gotten home and I'm like, shit, I'm tired as fuck, but I have work that I need to do.
Yes.
So I stayed up an extra hour and a half to get work done. You know what I mean? The life that I live / want to live does not require. I don't need to sleep.
Right.
The great Steve Harvey once said.
Go ahead. Take it to church with Brother Steve.
Not even the great Steve Harvey, but Steve Harvey said, like, if you're creative and you want a certain life, if you want to be rich, whatever it is, sleep is the last thing you should be looking forward to.
Exactly. So, mind you, you've known me for what, a little over or about at least a little over a decade.
A solid decade.
And we can say a solid decade, but it's 2023. We met in 2012. So we can say a little over a decade, right? When have you seen me to go home? When have you ever seen me chilling? Ever.
On purpose? Never.
Right. Only time you see me chilling was I brought a laptop to your house and I fell asleep
and you passed out, crashed because you were working. But I've never seen you say, yeah, man, I'm going to just go to sleep.
I'm going to ask you a follow-up question. You've been my friend for 10 years.
Yeah.
How many times have we consciously went and kicked it with the purpose of just kicking it?
Never.
Let's cap. I mean, Travis Scott.
But even then,
yeah, right.
It's funny because like we live in this weird space where our fun is work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like whenever we get together and we're hanging out, guarantee you we're talking about some type of work in some form.
Disregard. If I didn't have this epiphany and want to talk to you right now and have to do this on camera, do you think we would have been seeing each other again at all today? If we weren't recording?
No.
It's okay. No. Because neither of us really. Fuck you. I ain't talking about me. I never kick it. Like I don't ever kick it with niggas.
No, not really. No.
And if I do, for example, the only exception every year is what? Whose birthday?
Devon's birthday. I mean,
it's your birthday in my head.
It's my birthday. You come over, but even then, it's like I think the last time you came over for my birthday, you brought your computer with you, and you were still kind of working,
bro.
You and your girl still working in the back.
So, anyways, let's come back to the conference. Let's come back to the focal point, right? So, anyways, he says that has that happened to anyone? And everyone kind of went around the room, and they were like, yeah, kind of, I kind of can relate, whatever the situation may be, and bro. I looked at him like he had shit on his face. I'm like, bro, I have never done that. I have never not worked. I've never
wanted to work. Had the desire to go and work on your passion.
Right. So then the follow-up question is, so when do you kick it with your wife? Right. who I said I kick it with her from 8 to 10. We don't watch TV. We don't watch any shows. When we're with each other, all we do is we're with each other, whether it's an in-depth conversation about abortion or it's about C-Mac getting out of jail, and I'm trying to explain to her who C-Mac is.
Hey, congrats on my man getting out of jail. Let's hope it sticks this time.
For real. But literally, like, that's all I do when I'm with her. It's like we just sit and talk, but I'm only with her for 2 hours out the day. I said probably 2 hours at night, maybe an hour in the morning. But in the morning, bro, you know, that's why I post so early in the morning to let niggas know I really be outside at this time.
Faithfully.
I don't be talking about every day.
Faithfully,
I want niggas
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you're running.
I want niggas to see that I'm not faking the funk. I'm really outside. Like, I started my day.
I gotta congratulate you on that, man, because that shit's not easy.
Not at all.
To wake up that early to get up and run.
It's
and
the
I
worst.
know you don't run a mile or two. You probably run
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
3 or 4. I was at 3.5. I took it up to 4 last week.
That's madman activity, man.
But understand, even in this process, the reason why I work out, because I know in my future I see a broadcasting future for myself. I don't know where, I don't know how, but I do see an overall like purpose in this. Let me check the comment section because I got to make sure the audio. Baby shower, for example, is listen. Even Ray even came out. He said, "Look, the baby shower is a perfect example where Mo be working when he's walking around with the camera. Like
Absolutely.
I'm still working. West.
Don't touch that.
Damn.
Did he move it?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Bro. Damn, bro. What's up? Remember, West? Remember I said?
Try the keys work. You have to turn it to the left.
It's a mess. Niggas watching shit. It's a shit.
All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna swap out.
All right.
All right.
Look, I'll talk to the people. I know how to talk to the people. Look, y'all. This is what. Dang, is your angle even cut? I gotta figure out. Yeah. You know what? No, hold on.
Let me come with you.
You want to? No, interview. Here, let's do an interview.
Why?
Wes, how you? No, put the.
I'm sorry, man.
No, go ahead. No, it's all good.
How to.
No, bring the mic closer down. This is hilarious. Bring the. No, whoa, watch out. Here you go. Here, look. There we go. There you go. You good?
But it won't make noise.
It doesn't make noise. It just picks up noise. Wes, how you feeling today?
I know.
Don't cough into the mic.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how to do this.
Yo, Wes, you got to put the cotton thing back on the mic. I'm happy that the people are seeing this. This is no, Wes, you got to put that part back on.
Why?
Because that's what keeps the sound like muffled. It's called a diffuser. It's like a pop fuser. Wes, be
Oh.
careful. You don't pull it down like that. You have to lean up. Yeah, put
This is making
what did you say? This is crazy. This is wild.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out what you doing right now. What is your goals for tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? What did you do today?
Getting a horn.
What happened? You got to talk closer into the mic. Sit upright.
I'm getting a horn.
Oh, you're getting a horn. What's a horn?
Like a noise horn.
Oh, you're getting like a trumpet.
So I can make noise to wake everyone up every day.
You have to continue the conversation into the mic, Wes.
What are you talking about?
This is what I can't believe. I want to first of all, I want to just thank everybody for tuning in with me because this is definitely.
I'm gonna go home.
Your mom's on her way upstairs, so you ain't got to worry about that.
Oh.
This is wild. I think this might be my best episode by far. Like I don't even know how you did this, Wes. Wes, what are your goals for? What are you going to do tomorrow?
Go see a movie.
You go see a movie. What movie you going to see?
Sonic 3.
Somebody said you got to say it into the mic, brother.
Sonic 3.
Oh, somebody said I heard that you.
Sonic
I heard that
3.
you went to go see the Mario movie.
That's not true.
Well, you're lying. I know you went to go see the Mario movie.
That's not true.
You got talking to the mic.
That's untrue.
What you mean that's untrue? Didn't you go see the Mario movie?
No.
That's capping. Your dad told me you did.
Wait, how come your mouth is not even close to the mic?
Because you have to have it pointed towards your mouth. Like, there you go.
Oh.
This has been the wildest interview I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, this episode was brought to you by birth control. where with a little bit of birth control, you are able to control the next steps you have going on in your life. How you doing? I forgot where we're at, bro.
Your coworker.
You feel like smoking a cigarette.
Yes. Fuck for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
I want it for cancer purposes.
I think anybody who sat up and is watching this,
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
this is legit like the funny Marco.
It's just like
I got to really live the funny Marco experience.
it's. You were talking about your coworker, and your time.
Yeah.
You're explaining how much time you spend.
You feel my
with your
girl, right? So, all right, let me bring them back to the story. All right, so what ended up happening was I'm explaining to them I only get to see my girl for probably like 2 to maybe 4 hours a day, right?
Right.
And to me, that's not blasphemy. Like that's like normal. Like
It's normal for the situation we're in, because we're both in the same situation.
I'm gonna scoot the camera over, but continue talking.
For the situation that we're in and where we're trying to go,
Yeah.
some things kind of have to take a back seat.
Yeah.
As bad as that sounds, some things have to take a back seat, especially when you and your girl are both kind of on the same mission, where you're chasing these unorthodox ways of living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Time is precious, and a lot of your time nowadays has to go to trying to make a foundation in whatever it is you're wanting to do.
Right. So understand, like, for me, they were, like I said, when they were talking to me, one girl even cracked a joke, and I was about to. I don't know. I remember everything you say will be used against you in the court of.
Everything you say will be used you in the court of law.
This is ironic because yesterday I was giving up crazy. I had a whole episode about drugs, which is.
See, I've been watching cop shows, so
Oh.
I'm up on the law. You can't afford an attorney. One will be appointed to you free of charge. Do you understand your rights that they have been read to you?
You're screwed. If you're going for the free attorney, you're screwed. You might as well just
Yeah, you might as well just say
take
guilty.
the first deal
Go
they
to jail.
take. Yeah, everybody knows that.
All right, bring it back.
But
So
anyways,
you're talking
yeah.
to your coworker.
Talking to my coworker, and she's like, "How do you already have like visitation with your kid?" And I'm like,
Yeah, explain that one to me.
she's like, I was like, yeah, I see her from 2 to 4. I kick with my son from 2 to 4. I'm like, first of all, I was a newborn. He ain't like, well,
He ain't worried about you.
that nigga ain't thinking
worried
about,
about you.
he ain't thinking about a damn thing I'm doing. And on top of that, I'm like, freaking, I'm with him I bring him with me all day Saturday.
Yeah.
It's physically impossible as somebody who's trying to create something to be active for your family at 6 hours a week. I mean, a
Right.
day, every day.
Yeah.
Like that's physically impossible. If you don't already own a business, and I'd even argue if you do own a business, I think it's physically impossible.
It's the same if you whether you own a business or you're trying to start a business, that has to unfortunately take priority
For where you're at.
for where you're at.
And I don't know why, bro. I kid you not. I felt crazy. Cause I was like, y'all.
Well, on one hand, Mo, you have to admit you kind of live. You're insane.
Yeah.
You're insane.
Yeah.
And the only reason I know that is because I'm sort of in the same category where it's nonstop work. Let me fit in these other aspects where they need to go.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it. Because again, speaking on me, I don't know your financial situation.
Yeah.
I'm broke as fuck.
Yeah.
And if I decide to dedicate most of my time to my family, I'm gonna continue to be broke as fuck.
Exactly. And I'm like, how? I just did not know, and I don't know. I think honestly speaking, bro, because I'm talking to you about it. I think I took a little offense to that, and I was like, you know what? This is when people who have made it. This is what they're talking about. Like nobody gets it. Nobody understands. Like, bro, I haven't seen my mama since. I'm going to see my mom this Saturday, but prior to this Saturday, I haven't seen my mama in.
Right.
Because I'm working. I work Saturday. The weekend does not end. Like when people's workday ends at 5:30, nigga, mine does not end until 8 o'clock. And then on Saturdays, I work on Saturdays other than the hour I leave to go to the driving range. But it's too hot for that now.
Yeah, see, and that's good for you because I don't have an end to my workday.
Right.
It could be 11, 12 o'clock. I'm on Instagram or writing something like I'm working. My job is 24 hours a day unless it stops when I say I have to put my computer down or put my phone down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like with me, just where I'm at with my job is like I could be sitting on the couch with my family. I still got my computer in my lap working on my computer.
We have to.
I have to because if any second I'm not doing what I'm doing anything to progress my career,
Mhm.
is a second wasted.
That's how I explained the key. I said every moment you're not making money, you're spending money.
Oh, absolutely.
1,000%. Because just living costs.
Just living costs money. Every moment you're not making money, you are spending money. 100%.
And I was trying to explain, like, because bro, literally, I had to call my wife before this shit got started, because I was like, Key, if I jump into this episode with what I'm really thinking right now, like, I might fuck around and lose my job. So I was like, I need you to like help calm me down a little bit. I need to have that moment, because you're the only person who can really like.
Well, I get it, because like I said, you're insane. Your work ethic is insane, nonstop all the time. Like, you'll give up certain shit to work, which is
bro, I gave up everything,
which is fair.
I gave,
right?
like, bro, think about it. Like, you really sit back when niggas be like, I gave up
Oh yeah,
everything.
a complete lifestyle change to work, and that's fair because you understand what you want. And for those people who don't understand it, or they look at you crazy, what I mean, no disrespect, but what are they doing? What are they doing?
Right.
They work. They probably got a job, right?
Right.
9 to 5. The job probably pays really well,
bro.
But that's about it.
Which takes me to my next point in this entire conversation. So I'm sitting here thinking, right? And I made the stupid mistake of asking the room, right? And I was like, as soon as I know, once I ask this room, this shit is going to put the battery in my back. Yeah. And if I don't walk outside, like, bro, today, I'm happy I don't smoke. Because it would have been, bro, if I was a smoker, I would have been standing outside smoking shit down to the.
I've been there.
Bro.
I've been there.
Because it was like, for me, let me start. I love my job. But it doesn't pay enough for me to get a house.
Right.
And the honest truth of the situation, where Key and I are living right now, is not nowhere close to somewhat foundation. Like zero. Nigga, you've been there. You one of the few niggas who actually been to my house.
Yeah, not at all.
Nobody has really like.
That's y'all are like holding on to like a rope where like you just glad that it's been tied down to a bigger boat.
Exactly.
But the same thing is y'all are both on the water. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Honestly, I think at where I stay, outside of like my mom, my grandmother, my auntie, you, my homie Lou, like there really isn't that many people that have been there, because it's just not. I'm not embarrassed or anything. It's just the infrastructure. There's no space.
There's nowhere to host anybody or anything.
Exactly. So I'm like, in my head, if my job doesn't pay me enough to at least get a 3-2, which I've learned is a cool way of saying a 3-bed, 2-bath, whatever.
A
3-2, right?
Yeah.
If my job doesn't pay me enough to get a 3-2, how can I go home and just go to sleep?
How can you be comfortable sleeping knowing, well, shit, I don't have a 3-2, I don't have a 1-2, don't even have my own.
Bro, it's physically impossible. I'm not gonna give out my exact salary, but to make anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 a month, whew, that's the dream. A year, shit. Right?
Does anybody make that a month?
A lot of people. We're broke.
I mean, how big?
A lot of people. Let's just move on to the next one. We broke as hell. But anybody making the $20,000-$30,000 a year, you're not buying no $400,000 home, and that's the average price of a home today, bro.
In this economy, bro, making $20,000-$30,000 a year, bro, you're barely affording whatever apartment you're renting.
Yeah,
and let alone, God forbid, you're renting by yourself. God forbid, you're renting by yourself.
I don't mean to cut you. Justin said, have you asked for a raise yet? Yes, I've actually negotiated. I'm trying to negotiate something. I'm not going to lie to you, Justin. I'm in the process of trying to work some things out. But yeah. I'll tell you about that off air. I'll tell you that because I was supposed to call you, but I got so fucking raged. I called this nigga and decided to do a show. But anyways.
But yeah, like I said, 2030, you're barely affording a 1-bedroom.
Exactly.
By yourself. So for you to be able to comfortably say, you know what, I'm tired.
Right.
I've worked a full 8 hours.
What the fuck?
It's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I'm gonna go to sleep.
What?
That's blasphemous.
What?
That's blasphemous. Y'all.
What? Say it again.
That's blasphemous.
Look in the camera and tell them niggas.
That's fucking. I don't know where the camera's at. I'm just looking in the direction.
Do it. Do the R. Kelly thing.
The camera right here. It's right here. That's blasphemous, y'all. Y'all should not be taking y'all asses to sleep if y'all can't afford a 3-2.
Bro.
Y'all should not. Y'all need to be out there trying to find a way to get some money. Another $1 a day or something. Like
something. Because even through the process of this show, because like when I called Key, she kind of like she kind of brought a little bit of order. She was like, all right, baby. Like she was honest with me. She's like, well, babe, I honestly used to feel like lonely. Like that was a thing. But then when you really explain it to me, like, all right, you feel lonely. And when you told me, let's go find some money then. Like, you go find the money then. And then she was able to understand, because I tell everybody in the community knows, I can't grow my show at 2 hours a day.
No.
It's physically impossible to get a dream off. And the fact, bro, see, now I'm pissed. And the fact that I was looked at like crazy for saying I spend 2 hours a day. They're thinking I'm spending the 2 hours a day like chilling, like smoking, kicking it with the homies.
Yeah, no.
I do this show to virtue signal. Feels like a yay interview. To virtue signal to the right niggas. You will win with me.
Yeah.
It just ain't low. You will win.
You offending yourself.
But yeah, bro. So that's why I was like, if I don't do this show, this is the only way I can softly tell the people, yo, I do videos. Yo, I do photos. Yo, I do this. Yo, I'm a janitor. Yo, I can, whatever the situation may be, I can do it. Because I personally cannot talk to people on a daily basis. At my job, like I said, at my job, I'm with my same squad, and I love them. My coworkers are the fucking best. I wouldn't trade them for anybody in the fucking world. But understand, if I'm only able to get gigs out of those 8 people, because every time you put yourself in a new circle, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities, new clients, or at least new gigs. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
So I can't, all the gigs at that job for right now, I'm maxed out because I haven't got any more. So it's maxed out. So then that's when, mind you, during my lunch, I go do another job. So that's when I go teach robotics.
Right.
So I don't even take, like, there is no fucking lunch break.
There's
like,
no lunch break.
So I drive there and work there, and then on my way back, I maybe grab something, or if I warm some food up or whatever the situation may be. But understand, it's like, I go to Garces not really to, like I said, I'm a decent robotics teacher, but to open up my circle to more people. I realized, how do I reach more people faster than anywhere else in the world?
Here.
Fucking internet.
And just a quick tangent. I was at work the other day. I work at the airport.
Yeah.
And there's a robotics like fight match things happening in Phoenix. So a lot of people was shipping their robots.
Oh, it's crazy, right? Some heavy ass 10.
Bro, it's like it was like 8 or 9 big ass things. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I read the tag as robots in that bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
You got to be careful shipping those depending on the casing, because some of those like have explosives in them.
Yeah, nah, we take care of it at American Airlines.
There we go.
You know what I mean? But nah, yeah, it's the thing that sucks about where we are in our careers is like, we're in grind mode, right?
Yeah.
We this is the time of our careers where all of our heart and time and energy has to go to create a foundation to where in the future you can be in a position to where you can only work 2 hours and spend more time with your family.
Bro, like this I heard my dad's told me, he said, Mohammed, or actually my mom told me, she said, you understand, me and your dad were in the music business. He said, I already had 20 years in the business, and your dad had 30 years in the business. And once you were born, we stopped everything to focus on the family. And I thank them, and I applaud them for that. But in the back of my mind, I always wonder, what if? Now, mind you, my mom killed it. She knocked it out. She left the music business and knocked it out in childcare, nigga, 20-some years strong.
But there's always that lingering,
what if?
And it's fucking funny you say that shit, bro. I was talking to one of my friends from Hampton.
Yeah.
And he jokingly said, I'm 30 years old, with a job or whatever. I have the prerequisites for a vasectomy, right? Jokingly said that shit. Yeah. And I'm like, well, you don't want no kids? He's like, well, no, I'm trying to get rich. I want to get money. I want to do all this shit. Yeah. Kids will slow you down. And, and being somebody who has a newborn, me with 2 kids, it's like, I love my kids. Don't get me wrong. I love my kids.
I know.
But juggling a family and trying to lay a foundation to where in 10 years you can afford a 4 or 5, it's possible, but it's like, it's difficult.
And listen, and I will say this. sometimes the hardest part, because Ablo still don't, like, he knows who I am, but this nigga don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
I ain't got titties. He's like,
you got
nigga,
you got two or 3 years.
until he starts being like, yeah,
3 years until he's really like,
hey, I fuck with you, bro.
because like even Izzy's a year and a half, and like even now, like she fucks with me, but she don't.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
It's my 6-year-old that's like, as y'all saw
As y'all
earlier,
saw
it's my fucking 6-year-old that's in my shit. So you got time before that.
yeah, and that's why in my head, and the biggest fight is always like, all right, what am I compromising? You know, what am I giving up? And I really do weigh the cost of everything, and I'm like, okay, so I don't get this spin, I don't get to kick it with Key. But what the fuck can we do if we're both broke? Except fuck.
And even then, money problems cause a lot of marital issues in you know, everywhere.
1,000%.
Everywhere, you know.
1,000%.
Having that conversation of where we're gonna get money from is a slippery slope.
Yeah, bro.
Into other issues of a marriage. But
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. And that's why when I was having this discussion, I was like, bro, this doesn't make. To me, it doesn't.
Let's ask the audience.
I'll be honest with you, it barely anybody in this live. That's why I love it.
That's fine.
It's barely. I think we just got. Let me check. It's just Fobo and myself.
That's fine.
That's all we got in here. So Fobo. So just be very specific. Say Justin.
Yeah. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah.
Because he's one of the finance people that you talk to.
No, listen. Justin is damn near the executive producer of the Mohammed Cook Show at this point.
I feel it.
He's damn near, because let me tell you this. When I live with this, and I'm not trying to go crazy on the hand job right now, but like, pause. But I was saying he's one of the few people who actually tune in every day to make sure that I went live and things of that nature, and like.
That's good. That's dope.
Yeah, bro. Like,
that's dope.
To be honest with you, the other day, I started a show, and it was his birthday. It was his birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't in the live. I contemplated, man, just fuck it. We ain't no show today.
I mean, but that's what you have when you have those dedicated people. It's like, well, shit, if they not here,
the fuck we doing?
The fuck we do it.
You know
what I mean?
But luckily, I started talking about all my drug habits, and then people started popping back in.
Yeah, I just to bring it back to it. It's like, we can't afford, and it sounds.
So Justin said, "We got it. Hold on,
all right,
is a delay."
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. Justin said, "What's stopping you from making more money? What's stopping you from making more money?"
It's really nothing. It's really nothing.
Except what?
I mean, time, but play.
That's it. That is it.
Time
that
plays a factor in everything,
right?
But if you figure out a way to navigate your time properly, there's really nothing stopping you from making more money.
Right. But at the same time, navigating time is something that I think that it's easier said than done.
Oh yeah, it's way easier said than done. Even like time management is probably one of the most useful skills a person can have, while also being probably one of the most difficult to actually master.
Exactly.
You know?
For me, like, bro, somebody asked me, let me say somebody, Ray asked me yesterday on yesterday's episode, I was on fire yesterday. Every week I at least get one good one.
Yeah.
And that's always been, I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to come back to Ray's comment. Because I only spend 2 hours a day, in my head, I drop 4 episodes a week, right?
Right.
All 4 to 5, depending if I get a guest on Saturday.
Yeah.
All I really want is one good show. Because I'm not going to beat myself up because I only give myself 2 hours a day.
You really only need one good. The rest, everything else will just support it, but the one good one is where...
All I want is one good show a week, and I am beyond satisfied.
Right.
So, and yesterday was that day for me. So, anyways, Ray hit me and he said, what do you think you need to do to become a better father? That was like, I liked... part of the Mohammed Cook Show at the end, I asked the community, give me the hardest question you can think of.
Right.
What's your take on how military spending? You know, abortion, religion, whatever it may be.
Right.
I have to have an answer with limited understanding and give them an answer that truly reflects who I am, and then also be quick, you know, because I'm committing myself to this broadcast for the next 40 years. But anyways, so I said something I would like to do that I think I need to implement is reading to my son, but not them bullshit. The cat says meow, meow.
Read real books with real words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, that's something that, but at that moment, for a cool second, I was like, bro, I think I'm killing this dad thing. But when I was sitting with my coworkers, they're like, you only spend 2 hours a day. And I was like, and I think that's why I took offense.
Yeah, see,
because in my head, bro, I'm fucking killing it. You're fucking killing it. We're killing it in the fatherhood.
I mean,
we know niggas.
I'm killing it in the sense of, my son knows I love him. I take care of him. He doesn't want or need for anything.
Right.
I do see areas of growth that I could probably do, which in the long run would help for him, but not in the short run. But you have to admit, your son is what, a few months old?
Bro, he's a month.
Is a month old.
This nigga's a month or a month and 3 weeks.
There's nothing more you can do for your son now outside of keeping him alive to make you a good father.
Boom. Boom.
There's nothing.
And the thing that, I'm gonna see if she in here. I don't even know if she even in here. But like, yeah, she's the thing that like really like whooped my ass in the situation was like, my coworker was like, when he gets older and he doesn't like you, understand you. It was kind of, she didn't say it like, I'm adding all the sauce.
Yeah.
I apologize. I gave her a warning. This is not how she said it, but this is how I'm gonna say she said it to me. All right.
Yeah.
She was like, you remember this when he gets older and he doesn't like you, or because you spending all this time, understand you have to spend time with him in order for him to like you. And in my head, I'm like, this nigga barely like Key. Fuck me. He doesn't know what's going on. And it's like,
He's
this nigga
too young to know.
He ate all titty. It's the only shit.
Food, shit, sleep.
Bro, so
anybody can give it to me.
So in the back of my mind, I'm like, let me hustle. Let me like grind out this time in my life
where you can afford it.
So I can afford it, bro.
Yeah, and the thing is, you have the luxury of knowing that and not needing hindsight. Because hindsight's 20/20, right? If I could go back to when Wes was your son's age, and start Killjoy or do all this stuff, bro, best believe I would take advantage of that. Right. Not only do I only have
you told me that. But go on.
Not only do I only have one kid at the time, I have one kid who doesn't really need much.
Right.
So I can be gone for as long as I'm gone and do all the stuff that I need to do because I have the time. Now it's like my son is 6. He understands shit.
Right.
He knows when I'm not at home. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And not only do I have to worry about him, I have to worry about Izzy as well, as my daughter.
Yeah.
And that's even getting harder because she's getting older.
Right. Right.
So, fuck what everybody says, bro. You are in the perfect time where you have a kid, but that kid is not old enough to understand the world or even anything yet. So you can be gone for those long extended periods of time.
Right.
Where you can build that foundation where in 3 or 4 years, you're solidified already in what you do, and you can give him that time that everybody else is saying you need to give him now.
But and on top of that, it's like, even in my head, it's like, if I spend the time now, right? How else am I going to virtue signal to the world? What other, like, I'm going to go back to that for a second.
Yeah.
How else am I going to virtue signal out to the world that, I need help with this life shit?
Right.
Other than this. Like, this is the only way I'm going to be able to do it.
Right.
And mind you, I can't even really do this, like you're saying, at a high level because it's only 2 hours. I don't get a chance, bro, you know that. I don't get a chance to put the whole episodes out. Only some episodes have clips. They'd be low resolution. The captions be wrong. And it's because I'm rushing these parts of production between everything else to bring money in.
And the crazy thing is you got these people criticizing you for the time you already spent. I know you, bro. If you could get the time you want on this shit, bro, if you could spend the time you want to spend,
I'm not leaving
the time you need.
I'm not leaving here.
They giving you shit for the little 2 hours, 3 hours you spend here, bro. But that's all rushed,
bro.
That's all rushed. If you could stay here and with the adequate amount of time that you need to comfortably say I have accomplished something.
Oh, bro, I'm in here 24 hours. I'm running 24. I'm doing week-long streams.
I'm bringing a cot, and
nigga, and then I'm streaming that. Like, what are you talking about?
This like Kanye me. Did for
exactly.
I'm streaming me sleeping. Like,
bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding
me,
bro?
And that just goes back to the point where, like, those people, and I don't know these people saying that. I'm saying them as, like, a general sense of you, like how rappers, when they talk about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I personally believe that they don't have any aspirations outside of just being good at whatever 9-to-5 job that they have.
Right.
You know? I could be wrong. Y'all can tell me I could be wrong, but it's like I feel like they don't have any aspirations outside of just being good at their job.
This is why I fuck with Fobo. Watch this. He said, "It's not your job as a parent to be liked."
Oh, absolutely not. And he plays into my point of I am a good father, but there are things that I can be better at.
Yeah.
It's just those things that I can be better at would result in my son not liking me.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
It can result in my son not liking me, but I know as a parent that this is stuff that he's going to need for when he gets older.
Exactly. Like, bro, it's like, bro, I had, like I told, like I'm going to tie back in towards the beginning of the episode, man. Like, I had a whole conversation planned out for today. I had a whole business conversation, but I was so like affected by what these niggas had.
Disrespectful. Like, what are you implying? You know?
What the fuck, bro? It took everything in me.
What are you really saying?
What
nigga,
the fuck are you saying?
What the fuck are you saying?
What you trying to say right now? If you just say that then, bro. It took, bro, you talk about a nigga moment. Like, oh my God. And that's why I had to record with you right now.
Yeah.
Because this is a timestamp. This is a timestamp with the 3, I think it went up to like 5 people in here at one point.
Time step conversations where in 5 years.
Remember this moment.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember this moment.
It's one of those time step conversations where in 5, 6, 7 years, 3 years, 2 years, next week, nigga, like we can go back and say, well, we only talked about what we're going through, and now you can see the us reaping what we sowed.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
There was, though, and positive note, you know, I'm learning. You see, I've gotten better at delivering with this podcast shit.
Remember we were talking about the sandwich shit.
Yeah.
Say a good thing, hit you with the negative, end it with a good thing, with a positive thing.
I've learned that 2 hours a day. And also, this is why I said remember when I said we want to do DDS and I said I want to do it every day? Yeah. And he was like, nigga, you crazy. But I'm like, no, I want it every day, right? Yeah. Because I get better quicker. If there's a gap, I forget what I just learned.
I respect that because today I did an interview.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first interview I think I did in like a week. I had an interview lined up last week. It didn't go through.
Yeah.
So the week before, and I felt a little rusty. Not saying that I'm the best at interviewing.
Yeah. But
just my style of people, people have told me that they like it or whatever. It was hard to get back into the groove because of that gap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's and that's why. Like I said, we're going to talk about that on air too, on bringing the next steps to DDS, like for sure. There was good in this conversation, right? So I had my own feelings. I felt my certain type of way about it. About I guess this was the first time I felt people coming at my parenting. Mind you,
look,
that's never happened before.
That's funny as hell, bro. That'll happen a lot more to you. It will, even from your own parents. And that's because they know you. Yeah. And so it'll happen a lot.
And this is the funny part. I haven't got it from my own parents because my mom is like, yo, you're I called my dad and I told him. He said, you cleaning the church with the baby? I said,
maybe it's just my parents did.
Yeah. No. I've heard. I know.
It happens.
Yeah, I've heard your sentiment. I've heard yours. No. I've heard yours. But I got dummy lucky. But
yeah.
Their suggestion was, I said, so I turned it on them. I said, all right, y'all. When do I record then?
You tell me.
You tell me.
I'm doing it wrong. You tell me.
Right? So I was like, after work, what should I do? He said, go home. Okay. I'll go home 5:30, right?
Right.
Get home right around, let's say 5:45, 6 o'clock. Let's say 6.
Do it for a week straight.
6 o'clock, right?
Right.
Stay there for an hour, 6 to 7, then come back down here, right? Come to this room and then record from 7:30 to what? 8:30.
8:30, 8:45.
Right.
All the time. Right.
And then I wondered, Brandon, this is why I love Brandon, and that's why I have to say his name on this one. Brandon's like, you probably would get more value if you took your show later to the night. He said, your issue is that your show is too early.
Okay.
Right. After I had to get over myself, in my opinion, and being offended.
To ask him why he would say that.
And he said, Mo, your show, everybody in our demo is at the gym during this time. Nobody's paying attention to you. But if you move it to a night show, if you're going to bed by 9, 10, right? So if you take the time to go home right after work.
Right.
kick it for an hour, eat dinner, then come back out. Now, in my mind, that's crazy because I go here to go past to come back to the whatever.
Yeah, because you're closer to here after work than you are.
Right. Like the work is literally in the middle of both places.
Yeah.
But if you do that, you might get more retention on your show.
Right.
So now I ask you, what do you think of that? I honestly, after I got over my attitude from what's her name's comment, her visitation joke, I was like, I might try that.
And so he's not necessarily wrong.
Right.
Just and I'm taking example from the only blue collar is what you would call it, right?
Yeah.
The only blue collar friend that I have.
That's labor, right? Where their clothes come back dirty every day.
No, okay, so white collar then is business, right?
Right.
Do we know?
Nigga, are we that broke? Are we that broke? We don't even know the difference between.
I don't know the difference. I know blue collar.
Blue collar, I thought that was labor.
It is labor.
It's labor.
White collar is like business because whenever they do like white collar crimes, it's like embezzlement and shit. Yeah, corporate.
Yeah.
So I'm taking an example from my only white collar friend that I really care about.
Yeah.
Goes to work 8:30 in the morning, clocks in, gets off work 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
That time, right after you get off of work, he does spend in the gym. He doesn't get out of the gym until, what time did we start recording? Like 6:45, 6 something. That's when he got in the house. So Brandon might be on to something as far as giving
Shouts
everybody.
Out Brandon for being a white collar.
Yeah, for giving everybody maybe an hour or two after 5 o'clock to kind of get in the house. Because usually a lot of those people that work, they do take the first 2 hours after getting off.
Okay.
To go to the gym if they need to go to the gym. Maybe make dinner if they want to make dinner. Or just chill out, hang out with their kids or whatever.
Okay.
It might be worth looking into. Giving it, maybe starting it a little bit later. And on one end, fuck really satisfying other people's feelings because I really could give a fuck about anybody else.
Right.
But it does give you that hour and a half to spend with your kids, your kid, your girl, and then come here.
Right.
The only thing is will you be able to keep that up? Right. Getting off of work to go home to get comfortable and then to come back out.
Well, honestly speaking, I've actually done that before. Okay. I have gone home to come back. I have done that before, but it was like to grab a camera or something like that.
I'd give it a try.
I was affected. Like them niggas got me by saying like you need to spend more time, but I'm not stupid in the same breath.
Yeah, and I'm not saying you need to do that to spend more time with your kids. And your girl, which is all great, but just in retrospect of a white collar person's day. Yeah, usually 5, 6 when they get off of work. It's time to kind of catch up on like their personal shit that they weren't able to do during the day. Right. And then around 7:30, 8 o'clock, they're kind of winding down. They're at home watching TV or had just finished eating dinner. Right. Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go
give
ahead.
It a try.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's worth giving a try. Like I said, I don't want to let my ego fuck up my progress. Yeah. My only issue I was having was with that is that I still have the same amount of time with her. Yeah, it's just cut.
It's just flipped over instead of after it's before.
And in my head, it was just be like, okay, let me work all the way through the day, and then go ahead, finish, and then be like.
That way you have.
So when I come home, I'm just like,
you don't have nothing to worry about.
Right.
See? It's a give and take.
And that's why I'm like, bro, I don't think anybody really understands, bro. This fucking.
They don't. They really, unless you're living it. And you're living it at an insane level. Because we know people who live that life who don't necessarily follow those same philosophies.
Right. Oh, no, they say fuck them kids.
On either side, they don't follow the same philosophies. They say fuck them kids or fuck whatever else they got, or they spend too much time with that one thing that takes time away from their actual craft.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We know people on both ends of those spectrum.
Right.
But a lot of those people don't understand, like, listen, man, in order to be able to make money to live how you want to live, you have to live an insane lifestyle for a while.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it.
I don't know how. I was like, how else am I gonna get out of this shit, bro?
There's no other way around.
I love
it.
my job, but that nigga ain't trying to give me no more bread.
Hey, bro, and the day. Listen, whoever's in the live, whether it's one person or 5 people,
You gotta remember, look at the camera. That's the screen right there.
The day and I'm
Looking at the screen.
The camera right there. Listen, we're living in a day and age right now, bro, where a regular 9 to 5 is fine.
Volume 5 out now. Make sure you pick it up. What's it called?
Face of the Field.
There we go.
Volume 5. We'll do after. But look, we're living in a day and age right now, bro, where a 9 to 5 will not do nothing but sustain whatever mediocre life you're living at that moment.
Period.
And that's a barely.
Yeah.
That's a big barely.
Yeah.
You have to, regardless of whatever your situation is, have to dedicate more of your outside time to trying to make something of your life.
That's it.
Yes, kids will sacrifice. Yes, your significant other will sacrifice. But if they truly love you and got your back, they will understand.
100%.
They will understand that you have to do what you have to do to be able to get out of whatever current situation you're living in.
It's like I was saying, and those who really love you will, like I said, like you already said it, but they will be patient through the process.
Yeah, because they'll understand, and don't let it be somebody who has the same kind of goals and
that's why my situation is so special, because Key has the same type of goals, and that's why I'm pushing hers. So I was like, look, you kind of if I get 2 hours a day, you should at least be able to get 6.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And then the same thing with my girl Danielle. You know, she does hair.
Yeah.
She wants to own her own shop. So she, you know, nowadays, if you want to own your own business, there's a formula of content you have to follow
Every day.
So
It never
you know,
ends.
and the thing is if she does what she does right,
Yeah.
she's the one spending less time
Right.
on this end of the spectrum. You know what I mean?
Right.
More of her time is dedicated to her craft than it is to what I'm doing. So.
Anyways, I was like, I think I kind of had like a full episode. I had a full episode. Hopefully things weren't too laggy or too sticky on y'all's behalf. We had a rough start. Now you got me looking at the damn screen.
I'm curious.
Yeah, no, this shit's crazy.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'll explain to you after we go. But yeah, y'all, I really do appreciate you guys. Next episode that we're gonna be covering Elon Musk's wild comments. We're going to be talking about machines asking for tips. We're going to talk about more money conversation. I'm going to bring Phobel in. We're going to have a conversation about how we should go about retirement. I think these are very important conversations. I think you should talk about retirement even when you're broke, bro. Talk about retirement while you broke.
And you know what I just realized, and hopefully you talk about this.
Go ahead.
As much money as they make in rap and whatever, there's no retirement fund for that.
No, there's no union for rap. That's why we don't have the next season of Family Guy, because there's something called a Writers Guild.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane's out.
He said, I'm done. And the same reason, this same week, we got about more albums dropping. More than
we do have a lot,
bro.
See, man,
because there's no union.
We need DDS back.
There's
DDS. So much shit that I want to fucking talk about.
Now, listen, and let's do this right here. Let's have this conversation right here and there,
Let's do
because ain't nobody really pay attention. Phobel, if you don't give a fuck anymore, we just about to geek. I'm just
We're
like,
just gonna use this for content.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just cut it, clip it.
There it is. Yeah,
ship it, cut it, clip it, ship it,
and bop it, pull it. All right, so let's talk about this. Ty said he's down to bring DDS back. This shit is choppy. That means my bit rate is too high. It's a little laggy, but whatever.
I mean, we could kill it. If you want to talk about it on the air, we can. If not, we can talk about it.
That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm doing this on there. So Ty said Wolves leading Wolves said he's down to bring it back. He said that, but here's my stipulations. Stipulations and not con stipulations. I doubled the negatives, so it's positive. Whatever.
Just stipulations.
Here's my stipulations. I still want to record Mohammed Cook Show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I try to do Thursday, but I try to do Thursday and Saturday. I'm not going to take y'all Saturday from you because I still need my Saturday. I think we should do this time, same place, same location.
Yeah, that's fine. What day?
Thursdays.
Let's say Thursday. Thursdays, same time. That's fine.
Thursday out 90-minute show.
I'll work with it.
90-minute show.
I could do it. I don't know what Ty's schedule is like.
Yeah.
I know it's changed over the last couple of months. I assume he has a lot more free time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I could be here.
And what I'm going to do on the streaming element of it, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how to turn on like partnership. So then that way I can stream it, and then you can have your phone here, but we turn your mic off so it doesn't create feedback. So then that way people can watch.
Double stream it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the smartest way to go
I feel
about
like
it.
we need it back, even with like, since the time we stopped doing our podcast, there's a few other podcasts that have popped up.
Yeah.
They still don't do it how we did it.
Right.
They still don't do it how we did it.
I arguably say it's because we literally fought. Like, I made a compilation. Think about that. I made a compilation of you and
I think I've done
fights.
it. I think I've even done it once where there's a compilation of all this shit. I think we need to bring it back.
Yeah. I
think we need to bring it back.
We should. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make this shit real. Oh shit, Voodoo typed in. Oh, what's good, Voodoo? Oh shit. He's a tight like car videographer. This nigga is.
Oh, that's dope.
This nigga.
It was good.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no outlets for anybody to speak on like
Let's see.
what goes on in mainstream media.
I'm gonna give him a call. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you.
You're live on the air. You're live on the air.
Why is that the first thing he said? I'm gonna commit
I'm
murder.
at graduation. I'm at a graduation watching the Laker game, and you gonna go?
Hey, Lakers winning.
Hey,
what's up?
listen, I got Killjoy in front of me. We want to bring DDS back on Thursdays. We need you. Are you available Thursday evenings?
Yes, I can make it happen.
All right, perfect.
So we say next Thursday is
next Thursday,
episode 1.
Next Thursday is episode 1, kinda.
Right.
All
right, bet. And also, who's winning the Laker game right now? Elijah, I believe it. Elijah wants to know.
I don't know because I'm on the phone right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who was winning before you
shut
answered
up,
the phone?
All right, then, bro. I'll hit you. Bye.
Where's my phone at? I can look that shit
Listen,
up.
bro, that's why it's tight. I did this with my mom yesterday. I just put her on speaker while over the mic, and niggas like heard everything. But
That's dope.
right?
So next
Don't
Thursday.
you ever give me that fake ass, oh, that's dope ever again.
No, that is.
Nigga said, oh, that's dope. All right, so don't you ever give me that fucking
That is
response
dope. I'm
again.
not doing that. That's-
But this is why our show works, because we know each other's bullshit.
Yeah.
We know each other's bullshit.
Hey, Lakers is out. They losing.
They're losing?
They losing.
Damn.
Game 2.
They can't be doing that. They can't be doing that, right?
But nah.
Safe to say, Ty. No wonder he wasn't watching today's live. He's usually one of the people.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, Mohammed.
I was supposed to be watching the Laker game now, but I decided to come over here.
That nigga said, ooh, Mohammed.
I chose
Lakers.
up. Yeah, I chose up.
It said, look, it's okay. That's what our
It's
entire
really
life
a
is.
conversation of Muhammad Devon.
Yeah.
I chose up.
Don't say that. Don't say
I
that.
know he gonna be like, yeah, all right, I'm fucking that.
Don't do that.
Nah, I love my man, bro. I love my dog.
But while I got you here, also like I'm saying, also special shouts out to all the dads out there who are just trying to find time to make their dreams happen. We really appreciate it because that does not, bro. You know who gets credit? I'll tell you who gets credit. I'm gonna talk my shit. You know who gets credit?
Who?
Fathers later. They be like, damn, he been holding the family up for all these years.
Let's not.
No. I'm gonna talk my shit. No.
Look, you can
Niggas
talk
gotta
your
go
shit.
20 years in order to get appreciation.
I can't because
Yeah, but listen, but hear me out. I know. Let me talk my shit. So understand, niggas have to go 20 years to hold the family up in order to get a little appreciation. But they don't understand that these moments right now are the reasons why 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now is the reason why the lifestyle they're living is from these moments.
niggas do not get the credit they're due when they need it,
Bro.
when they need it. And I don't want to be the it's hard to be a man conversation.
No, we ain't talking about that.
We're not talking about that.
It's hard to be a father, though. There's a difference.
It's hard.
Let's say that.
It's hard being a father in a relationship.
Yes.
Because nobody, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
Nobody sees the sacrifices that are being made.
to be a
good dad.
decent
A decent dad. A decent husband. Just a decent guy.
Decent, bro.
And I don't want to be the woe is me conversation. I'm not doing that.
Bro.
However, I'm not going to say but because I don't want to negate what I'm saying.
Yes.
However, in addition, and
You really are English, nigga.
I have to.
Go ahead. Don't
and
fuck you
it's
up.
just hard because it's like, just speaking on a personal thing, bro. I give up so much,
Bro.
I give up and sacrifice so much
I know.
to really get no recognition for it.
Bro.
And then when I bring it up, it's kind of like Well, what did you give up then? It's,
Bro, you don't have to explain shit to me. Like I said, I didn't get where my dad was coming from.
Oh, you will. You're early. It's only been a month.
But I already got it.
And
But listen. I didn't get where my dad was coming from, but I already got it. I sound like an old pastor when I say this because I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. He said, brother, he said, I want to tell you something. You know, my dad took me, here this quick story time. I think I had to be around maybe 13, 12 years old, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And my dad was going to Subway, and he's like, Mom, I'm going to take you to a store real quick. Now, mind we pull up to the store. It's like hot pink on the side. It's all trendy and shit. It's off of Melrose. I said, where the fuck is this Negro going, right?
Right.
I said, I know this ain't. Mind you, we pulling up in his old Ford Explorer. He walks through the door. They got Bape. Like, this is high-end Bape. Ain't no hood shit like I'm used to.
Nah. It's the old school.
I said,
when Bape was really Bape.
I said I was 12. So understand, this is when
Bape
Bape, was like,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Louis, Balenci, all this shit. Streetwear wasn't even really a thing. My dad said, you know what this store is called, Mohammed? I was like, oh, I don't know. What? He said, this is called Fred Siegel. I used to shop here every week before you were born.
Listen.
He said, I used to shop at Fred Siegel every week before you were born. I used to, see, you only see your dad.
Yeah.
But your dad used to actually have a budget for bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
But I sacrificed that for you. So when you want to curl your lips to talk back to the teachers and you get confused on why I don't want to smash your head against a window, because I gave up.
Because I gave up a life.
I gave up a life.
Listen, man, I'll tell you, I've had maybe close to 100 pair of shoes. Damn near majority of them are Jordans.
Yes.
The last time I bought a new pair of Jordans was probably maybe a year after my son was born.
Yeah, bro.
Ask that nigga how many Jordans he has. Ask my daughter how many Jordans she's got.
Bruh.
Once you have kids as a dad, you go into this, I don't want to say it's like a survival mode, right? But maybe it is. Because you realize...
It's not survival, it's provider mode.
Provider mode. Listen, this was a conversation I had just yesterday. I do not remember the last time I was successfully able to eat an entire meal by myself. I do not remember the last time I was able to eat an entire meal by myself successfully.
Right.
I bought some fries yesterday for myself. I ended up giving them to my kids, and they fought over them like a pack of wild animals. You know what I mean?
Hey, like they ain't eat.
Like they have never eaten every day.
Every 4 to 6 hours.
I bought myself a donut today. As soon as I bought myself a donut. I bought my son a donut.
Yeah.
My son will ask me for some of my donut before he even ate his donut. And I gave it to him. I said, here, son, have it. Being a dad is one of the hardest
But
jobs.
also, you be a cool dad, though. So.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my dad, if I tried asking for my dad shit, he'd be like, oh, yeah.
And you have those times where you're just over it. Fuck no. I don't care. Cry. I don't care. I'm eating my food. You know, and don't get me wrong. My girl sometimes be like, let me have some of your food, too. Like, it's everybody.
Bro, it's so bad. I have changed. Let me see if she's watching. I gotta be very conscious of what I say and how I go about it. I have changed my palate just so I can enjoy. Think about it. That's how much of a dedicated. We realized yesterday on live yesterday. I was like, okay, I have addict tendencies.
Right.
I can't run from that.
Right.
However, in my addict tendencies, I've learned how to change the way I taste things just so I can have more of it.
What do you mean?
What are you saying, right?
Right.
You already know I eat a bunch of vegetables. That's not a new concept.
Well, you made a joke about food or some shit earlier. I could say your chicken and broccoli.
Yeah, bro, I got that in the fridge right now, nigga. I've been eating chicken and broccoli forever. But like literally, there's things that I eat that I know she doesn't like that I've trained my. Damn, that's how you know it hits when you gotta look at the bottle.
I'm about to say, David, bro, I'm sorry. You might not see this bottle again. I might end up taking that home with me. I'll get you another one.
He got you in the next one, David.
Yeah.
But literally, I reached a point where I was like, yo, I trained myself to like things that she didn't like just so I can Because here's the thing with me, and I'm not trying to be a hard ass. I just like the idea of starting and finishing something, whether it's food, whether it's a workout, you know, whether it's a video, an episode. Like, I like the idea of we start it, we finish it. And when I feel like food's getting picked off my plate, I don't feel like I finished it. So I feel incomplete.
Right.
So that's why I train myself to eat foods I know she doesn't like, so I can at least get that feeling of complete at the end. That's
funny that you change your palate to do that. I've just always bought doubles. Whenever I want something, I make sure to buy more than one.
Oh, yeah.
That way, if it's ever a situation where somebody else wants some, I bought you your own. Here.
See, yeah, you're a good man. I don't like to spend money. See, my cheapness overrides my taste.
No, see, not me. Yeah. I'm the opposite. I went to Walmart. I bought 2 drinks, two iced teas. I said, hey, babe, do you want an iced tea? She said, no, I'll just have some of yours.
Uh-oh.
I said, nope, I'm buying you your own.
I'm playing a dangerous game. My boss's wife is in here.
No, see, good thing we done.
No, she said, oof, y'all dads have it rough, eye roll. Mo, I'm ripping you a new one when I see you. Laughing emoji.
She about to hit you with the mom's and this. Nigga,
don't you say nothing crazy. Watch your joke, nigga, please.
And that's why, that's why I reiterated, like, I'm not doing like a whole woe is me, like.
Yeah, you did lead with that.
But it's like, keep it a buck. Moms and dads have different
roles in society.
Go ahead, let's
talk about gender. I'll bring Key in here right now.
Okay, listen. Whatever mothers go through where they have that conversation, I'm never going to experience that.
100%. 1,000%.
I'm never going to experience that.
You will never experience childbirth.
So I can't say, damn, childbirth is hard.
Yeah.
I'm never going to experience that. That's a walk in the park to me. I'm never going to experience that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But on the back end, like, there's things where, like, the mothers will never experience when it comes to, like, fathers.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So this whole, like, who has a worse conversation is mute.
Yeah, it really. I honestly think who has it worse is a mute conversation, because I can even say the same thing. I'm gonna get ballsy on this. Where the bottle?
You want this one?
Yeah, pour me a little on this before I pour live. Yeah, I am 20. Pour a little bit more. All right, there we go. All right, before I say this one.
This is when niggas tap out. Oh, they drinking loud. Oh, man,
I should cut the live right now.
Right? You should have just
cut the live. It's not even that big of a deal. I just added a bunch of sauce to it.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to see. I've told you I've been working on my production.
Right.
We never know what the pain of the other side, right? So before, I would be like, damn, like, how honest do you want me to get?
You know, no.
I need you to be. I need you to be Ablo's godfather, my nigga, my best friend right now.
Full transparency.
Full transparency.
Don't get fired from your job tomorrow,
my nigga. That's why she's like, you want Elijah? I told Key,
don't be fired from your job, but
be honest.
Also, be honest.
I used to wonder, and I think, you know, when Dot came, I forgot. We and Key call him Dot. The first time Kiara was pregnant,
right.
She didn't get abortion. Hold on, all my Christians.
Yeah, nah,
it was a miscarriage.
God had other plans.
God had other plans.
Just wasn't time.
Yeah, right. But literally a year later, on the same day he was born, which
it was
is
around
crazy.
the same time. Yeah.
No, it was literally.
Yeah.
Key found the pictures.
Oh,
it was literally the same day. Crazy. But anyway,
yeah.
I was like, I had the option. Remember that time before the first miscarriage came around? I was like, you remember I already quit my job?
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that?
I remember.
And we really look back on hindsight, and I was like, yo, I was doing it. Like, I was legit, like, living. Like, I was legit doing the entrepreneur, like, I don't have a job lifestyle.
Yeah, I remember.
But then Key was pregnant, and I was like,
you got right back to it.
I went right back to it.
You hold yourself out for because I think right around the time you quit Citron, right?
Yes.
You wasn't
I had a
working.
whole video. So you guys, I didn't quit my job.
Yeah. And as soon as you got word, you went right back and went right back and
probably like 4 months. And in those
in
those 4 months, I actually was making moves. I was putting shit together. I was not living off of savings.
Nah.
But when the idea of a baby came around, I was like, nah, I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
You know what I learned? It wasn't me not really trying to risk it. I was scared of two things. I was scared of dealing with Kiera's family, the idea of him saying he doesn't have a job.
Right.
You know, that's step 1.
Yeah.
And step 2 was like, what if it doesn't crack in time? Why am I telling you this? As we have this open therapy where niggas now know about my inner thoughts and my drugs past and all my exes, but whatever. I say all this because in my head, when I watch my boss, I'm like, that was another life I had if I just stuck it out.
Yeah.
If I just stuck it out.
It goes back to those what ifs.
Hold on, but hold on. At one point, it fucked with me because I was like, damn, I would be pretty successful. Things would be moving. You know, I would have a little bit more bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to plug it in and turn it on. Go ahead.
But the other side to it is, my nigga, I didn't realize the stress that comes with a fucking payroll.
Yeah. It's very stressful shit.
Nigga.
Sorry, I went
No,
down the wrong-
you said it perfectly.
I went down the wrong pipe. I went down the wrong way.
Nigga, that you said it perfectly. I was puking at the thought. This the other week. I was throwing up because I was like worried. Like I got stressed. I think it was probably a couple weeks ago. I was like stressed. I was like, man, I gotta throw up because I just get tense.
I start drinking. I got
Yeah,
hit my
I
vape,
get
you
you.
know
I
what
get you. I
mean?
get you. It's gonna look all misty in the shoe. Niggas gonna be thinking I'm in a
it'll be
Busta
fine.
ride.
Y'all don't mind, right?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck.
Mm.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I told him, I called him and said, hey, bro, I can't make it into work. And mind you, I don't ever call in sick. I am never pussy. I'll go to work. I don't care if I got one leg, nigga. You know me. I
Yeah.
will crawl my ass into that
Yeah.
job. Right? I told him, I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, I threw up from stress. And he said, oh, you threw up from stress. He said, let me show you something. This nigga turned his eye from nigga vein right here.
Oh, no. That's not cool.
So I'm just convinced, bro. I'm convinced that like it doesn't matter what level you're on. Every level comes with stress.
Oh yeah.
Every level comes
I
with
was
stress.
stressed as fuck earlier today. I'll be honest, alcohol, kind of.
Oh yeah, it does it. Here,
Cut.
before, nigga. Sorry, David. We'll put it on the rent
David's
tab.
not seeing this bottle.
I know he ain't watching this. There we go. We all a little bit right there. We go.
All right. But yeah, man, there's stress on every level of life, and it just depends on. You trying to see everybody that's in there?
Yeah. My boss's wife's still watching, so I'm like,
I ask her what she thinks
about what?
about
Yeah, her name is Raina. You asked Raina the question.
Nah, I'm
No,
good.
this is from Killjoy.
Nah,
you
'cause
asked
I
her
don't
the
work
question.
there, so
No, I know you
that's
don't work
fine,
there,
'cause
but I gotta
give it up. But you got to deal with it on Monday.
No, you don't. Monday, nigga. Tomorrow. What you talking
tomorrow.
about?
You got to deal with that tomorrow. You gonna walk in there, your boss gonna be like, "So Mo, your show yesterday. Who was that guy you had on there? He had some interesting things to say."
Ironically, this asshole's actually been in your office before. Rest in peace, Clay.
Oh,
Rest in peace. Yep. Rest in peace, Clay. We got to shout him out every time we get the chance. Gone but never forgotten.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
824 is
Hey,
Clay.
listen, that's a whole.
I know,
man,
don't yet.
And I wish he
Yeah,
would
I know.
He'd have the perfect take on 824.
I could just get up and he could come sit
I really
down.
do love 824 though.
Yeah.
Like even before I saw
Stay
that.
focused.
Yeah.
We were talking about, yes.
Algorithm was crazy because before I even watched it,
Mhm.
it came up on my recommended to watch.
No, yeah, bro, we have the same algorithm.
That's crazy. What were we talking about?
We were talking about you had something
Stress.
to say. Yeah,
Stress is the same on every level, regardless of whatever you're dealing with.
No, hold on. She said, "What's up?" She said, "What's up?" She said, "What's up?" Go ahead.
she said what's up.
So go ahead.
Got nothing to
Yeah, you
say.
got nothing to say?
I got nothing to say.
All right, thought so.
Nah. I really don't remember what I was gonna say. But back to the stress conversation. The stress is different on every level.
Yeah.
And people deal with stress differently. What you might find stressful,
Yeah.
I probably think is a walk in the park, and vice versa.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that's not to say having the conversation of like, oh well, what I do is more stressful, so you should be chilling, or
Yeah.
you have it worse than me.
Yeah.
Those conversations are dumb.
Okay.
Because that's you might as well say, well, you can't be happy because somebody else has it better than you, type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Everybody deals with their shit differently,
Yeah.
and that's it.
All right. Well, shit, we just about
I mean, what is it?
Is there anything else to cover?
I mean, we could go on for days.
We really could. I want to actually, like I said, because you
let's
see,
take it to the comments. What
she said,
they
no.
want us to talk about?
No, Raina said, it's all love. Speak up. She calling you pussy now.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Now you pussy. Don't be pussy.
I really was just talking shit. Like I don't have anything.
And then
to
Louis
say.
said, no, you right. So niggas asked, he said, what's the question, bro?
I have no question.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking shit.
And also, yes, Ray, thank you for looking out for me. I promise you I'm all good. I promise you. We got no issues.
I really wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just talking shit.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking shit on camera because I can.
Yeah, I know. It's something about that
Because
camera.
ain't nobody gonna press me. Nah.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to actually bring this question. Actually, I'm going to bring the conversation to the group chat. I want to talk to you guys real quick. I want you guys to throw any question that you have for the both of us. The first two questions that pop up, whatever it may be underneath the sun. Yesterday, I told you guys about my whole drug thing. Today, we done talked about the stress of fatherhood, which is probably going to be a reoccurring theme if me and this nigga are together.
Oh, absolutely. Being a father is hard.
Being a father is
being a young black man father who's present.
No. Being a young black man father broke.
Present.
And present.
Hard. I don't care what y'all say.
Bro, it's
hard.
It's a thankless position.
It really is.
It's a thankless position.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Being a father is really a thankless position.
100%.
Being a mother is you get super thankful.
No. Let me tell you how fucked I am every year, right? December is Christmas.
Yeah.
January is my wedding anniversary.
Right.
February is Valentine's Day. March I get a break. April is her birthday.
And your son is hers?
And no, it's her. I didn't even add him to the picture. It's her birthday and his birthday. May is Mother's Day.
And your birthday, nigga.
Nobody give a fuck about my birthday. Are we talking about the things I gotta pay for?
Yeah, you got a full stretch.
Bro.
I mean, shit. Me and my girl's birthday's on the same fucking day.
Which is still crazy. I still think y'all lying to me, but whatever. I'll let y'all have it after
And
all
the
these
craziest
years.
thing about that is, bro, because like BJ's, they give you free bazookies on your birthday.
They don't believe y'all?
They believe us. Either one, they believe us, or two, they don't give a fuck. We've never had to prove it, ever. And I'm so disappointed.
That's the only time you can flex having
That's really,
the same
like,
birthday.
That's the only time where it really matters. Like, bet, here's my ID. But nobody gives a fuck.
Okay, hold on. We got some question.
What did I say?
Okay, so I got one question. First one is from Ray, and he says, for the both of y'all, which magazine is your favorite?
Oh, from which Killjoy magazine?
I don't know. And listen, that's the question. You can
which Killjoy magazine is my favorite?
You can either make it a Killjoy situation or not.
I'm gonna make it a Killjoy situation. Which one's mine? I've only had 5.
Right. Can I go first?
Go. You
go ahead. No, you go ahead while you think. I was showing which one's my favorite.
Oh, you will get the.
Here we go, motherfuckers. This one right here is the best one.
I don't have none. I got some in the back.
This is the best one right here. What number is this? 3?
3. That's 3.
Yeah. Volume 3. Make sure you copy one. Volume 3 Killjoy is the best one. Because of this gorgeous man on the front. Come on now.
You know what? I'm going to say 4. I'm going to say 4. I'm going to say 4.
Let me hold it so I can.
For the reason being is, so volumes 1 and 2 were just me testing the waters, right? Me testing the waters. Can I do it? Can I not?
Right.
Volume 3 was kind of me perfecting that, and the quality is amazing, right? Quality is amazing. I think the content is amazing, but I still wasn't there.
Right.
I think the pictures we did, like, you didn't even get a proper photo shoot for that. I just asked you for photos that you presented from other people. Volume 4 was on all intents purposes my real take at a magazine, because I scheduled photo shoots for all the artists in there.
Yes.
For most artists in Volume 3, I did the same thing, but like everything that encompasses what a magazine does, I accomplished in Volume 4.
Okay.
So Volume 4 is my favorite. Mind you, Volume 5 is available right now.
It's out now.
DM Killjoy Magazine on Instagram, or go to killjoymagazine.com. Support your local community of Bakersfield. And fuck it, man. Y'all might even be in it one day.
That's what I'm saying.
Volume 5, Face of the Field. Find out how Joe Maynard feels about that title.
Listen, now question number 2 from Mr. Foble. He says, what are you two currently investing in?
My
Damn.
life.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
future by so as far as investments goes, as far as like me putting money in anything else, it's not too much. It's not my world.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as investments, when it goes to putting all of my money in a product that is otherwise outdated,
Yes.
is probably the biggest investment outside of my kids and shit that I'm doing, because let's just be honest, a physical magazine is an outdated source of
1,000. You my dog. Now I told you,
You know,
that.
no,
the fact,
I'm just saying.
fact you're able to sell them is amazing.
the fact that I've been able to not only sell them but actually be profitable.
Yes. Wow. Niggas gonna start selling house phones next.
You know what I mean?
And beepers.
You know what I mean? So this is my biggest investment, because at the beginning of it, I was fighting an uphill battle that I've seemingly been able to win little by little.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
that's my biggest investment.
My biggest investment probably has to be in the same space. A lot of investment of self, a lot of rigorous savings. I haven't been doing I haven't been doing investing in a traditional format, such as my stocks, like how you've taught me to, Justin. I apologize about that. But a lot of my investing, I haven't bought anything, but nor have I needed to buy anything, because I feel that everything I need to reach the next steps within my broadcasting career, my video career, I feel that I already have. So I'm not purchasing anything. I'm not even buying a $100 Fitbit. You know how bad I want that, to know how much.
I have a Fitbit.
You have a Fitbit?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get that.
Yeah.
My nigga.
Yeah. I have
Look
a
at
Fitbit. I think I even have the charger. I think I ran across the charger yesterday.
Oh, bet. Let me
Yeah,
cop that. I've
yeah.
been trying to check my heart rate. And
Yeah, you got
everything.
that. You got that.
My nigga.
I
My
got
nigga.
one. I don't even use it. Yeah.
Next question is from, like I said, it's from the one and only Raina. This is my boss's wife.
Yeah.
So,
Tread lightly.
yeah, thank you.
Fuck you.
Because my job is on the
I
line.
know.
What is your goal to grow yourself and grow your family by the end of this year? Because we're in May. We coming up on the halfway. The halfway mark is here.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Right.
Okay.
I don't know any other way. She might feel some kind of way, because my wife and my family, if y'all see my kid
In the other-
earlier, they're literally sitting in the other room.
Literally.
Like literally sitting in the other room.
They're right. She right over
So
there.
she could probably hear everything I'm about to say.
She hears everything you're saying.
Recently we've been having some issues with communication.
Okay.
Right. We're just not listening to each other at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So we've kind of recognized that fact. Mind you, I've been with my wife 10 years. We have 2 kids.
Yes.
We are, in all intents purposes, in the time of our relationship where shit is tested, because we have 2 kids who are younger,
Yes. Yes.
who require more and more attention.
Right. I've been there the whole way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like I said, recently we've kind of noticed that we don't necessarily communicate as well as we once did.
Okay.
And so what I have recognized is the fact that whenever somebody has an issue with the other person, instead of listening, they're quick to me on the defense and say, well, that's how you feel. That's not what I meant. Instead of recognizing this is how you feel.
Right.
So we're working on ways to be able to effectively reconnect in the sense that we can communicate with each other.
That's good.
So that's something
That's
that
so wise
that's
of you.
something that I'm working on right now to be able to grow.
Why is this nigga? I ain't. God damn that voice. Nigga, what you been reading? Damn.
Nothing, man. It's just when you argue enough, you get tired of it. You kind of have to sit back
Yeah.
and just be receptive to, well, why are we arguing? Why does the argument continue?
Right.
You know? So
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm doing right now to grow my family, is just recognizing the faults and coming up with a plan on how to fix those faults. As hard as it is.
Shit, man. How am I supposed to follow that up, you dick? You should have let me go first.
I'm just being honest. I don't know any other way to be honest.
I'm being, listen,
Yeah.
like, you know, I've told you, I've gotten better at this show shit, right?
Yeah.
You see,
But I've always been,
But-
but the thing is, I've been transparent on a lighter side. You know what I mean?
You was never this transparent, saying, "Yo, I've been arguing with my girl, so I learned I was the problem." That's what you just said. I wasn't
Say it
listening.
again?
I said,
Say it again?
I've been arguing with my wife, and I learned I wasn't listening.
Say it one more time. A little bit louder.
I have learned. I'm sorry. Let me come back to me.
Go back
to me. Something I'm going to make sure I read the question one more time. Even Raina said, very well said.
Thank you.
What is one goal for yourself to grow for yourself and your family? Okay, so for myself, that one's easy. It's just continue doing the show on a daily basis, always being in front of this camera, using these couple hours I have to grow my show, to virtue signal to the right people that I can do something, right? But y'all hear me say that every day. More specifically, my family. I'm going to actually take a tip out of Brandon's book today. And he might be onto something. I'm going to make it a habit to go home, starting next week. You know type of nigga I am. We work, we change.
You go home and do it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go
home. And after work every day, Monday through Thursday, because Friday is already key day. She already has that date night. But Monday through Thursday, have our date night or have dinner with the family, raise Ablo like he pretends to give a fuck about what I'm doing. And that nigga don't give a fuck about me. I see a look on his face.
That little mute motherfucker. Oh, that was so funny.
But that was hilarious. That was hilarious. No, you got it.
Yeah.
But this be able to spend dinner time with my wife every day rather than me coming in late and like us trying to charcoal down some food or something like that.
Yeah.
The biggest issue I have is that I think that's the only place I can find time, because the things that she wants to do require money, and I just don't have it. I don't have it because I have to save like tomorrow's the end of the world every day, So I think if anything, if I can utilize that hour, if I'm off at 5:30, get home by 5:45, stay there until 7 o'clock. Get here, start the show at 7:30, finish up right around 9, be back home by 9:30. That 1 hour during the day can make a difference.
It can make a difference.
It can make a difference.
And even like just back my point, like I'm even trying to take a page from your book and like make Sundays like family day, where like I don't even pick up my phone to answer.
Fuck everybody on Sunday.
To answer shit, because it's like the more I realize how much of my kids take up our time, it's harder to find time for just me and her. Yeah, which is essential.
Yeah, it is.
What I mean? Which is essential. So I'm thinking maybe even Sundays, like Killjoy's closed.
Yeah,
don't hit me for shit.
What I think I'm gonna do, and I'm scared to say this on air, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. You know how many times people have been asking, we want to see a show of you and Key?
Yeah, man. I mean,
But do you understand? Like, they niggas be thinking I'll be saying crazy. Key.
Yeah. Yeah.
You listen. They just see like hipster girl.
Yeah. I feel like if Key sat down and really was given a mic to say what she wanted to say,
I need a bleeper. I need somebody to.
It would be to the point where it's like, look, man, you gotta calm it down.
You gotta chill.
I understand you feel this way about certain things, but listen, man, the public is in on this. You gotta chill. You don't. The shit you say isn't problematic at all. It's just wild.
It's wild, but it's not problematic.
A lot of the stuff.
My wife, when she get to talking,
even my girl, like you.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you a story, right? I'm gonna tell a story real quick. Let me see if my baby listening before I fuck around and mess up. Listen. Okay, cool. She ain't here. She said she saw the picture I took. I asked Ty, or was it David, want somebody to take a picture of me, and I was wearing her glasses. That's like a thing on the show.
The white glasses.
I wear her glasses every day, right? So one of the poses I did was I kind of turned cat cornered and I put my hand up like this.
She called you gay.
Damn, got to the end of the joke right there.
Right. Yeah, I already know where it was going.
I said all I did was turn my head and put my like a oh my gosh kind of thing. She saw a like hand on the hip and everything. I said, yo, ain't nobody more hyper masculine than my wife. Ain't nobody. She said, you better stop with all that shit. So that's why on the next post, I'm going to break the wall. That's why on the next post I did for my thumbnail is some like egregious, some real nigga shit.
Aggressive, manly, I'm a man.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But anyway, listen, I think we covered everything. I think we answered all the questions. Raina even gave us a blessing, so we're all good. Deely is here. Shouts out Deely. Shouts out Phobal. Shouts out Emma. Shouts out Ray. We love you and appreciate you guys for sticking through us through this thing that we call the show. God willingly, keep us in your prayers. We'll have DDS back next Thursday, and then we'll have Ty here, and then we can really get some entertaining content going. So we're excited to see you then. Make sure you guys stay happy, stay optimistic. What else do you think the people should say?
Stay consistent. At the end of the day, whatever it is you do, whether it works a 9 to 5 or you got something outside, stay consistent. Mm-hmm. Consistency is going to get you to wherever it is you need to be, wherever you feel like you deserve to be. Consistency is going to get you there.
There it is. You guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. We love and appreciate you, and I'll see you back again next week, Monday, back for another episode of the Mohammed Cook Show. I'm your host here, Mohammed Cook, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Make sure Volume 5 out now.
Volume 5 out now. Please, listen, man, if y'all want to support y'all city, man, y'all want to support me, y'all want to support this, y'all just interested in filling out what he feels being deemed face of the field, Volume 5 is available now. It's a dub.
It's a dub.
$20.
Tell them what you said about Bakersfield before it started. I'm fucking with you. All right, we